on the streets all saying the same thing. Yeah. So we've all been on the streets for like over a week, saying the same thing, begging for our lives. Literally. There's nothing else. It concerns everybody. God forbid you need medical attention and you have just 5 minutes, and the nearest healthcare center close to you doesn't have the facilities to treat you. At that point in time, your private jet is not going to save you. Your first class ticket is not going to save you. Your trillions in your account is not going to save you. What is going to save you is that healthcare center in your country, Nigeria. I think it was 2017 or 2017 or 16 or 18. I don't know. I don't remember clearly. It was the 23rd of December. It was my birthday actually, and I stepped out. I stepped out to go have lunch when you eat, and I was at the eatery till evening. I didn't go home straight. I wanted to say hi to a friend of mine. So when I left the eatery, I went to this girl's house. I think she lost her mom, so I went to give my condolences. What was her name? I don't even really remember anymore. So yeah, I went to her house and I said, "Oh, I'm so sorry about what happened. Please accept my condolence and all." I left her compound just on the street, walking to the road so I can get a taxi or a bus to get to my house. And I saw a van drive into the street. There were 2 boys on the street walking. And I saw a van driving. And I told the boys, like, they got to them and they said, "Enter into the van." No, it wasn't even a van. It was a Jeep. I think it was 2 cars, a van and a Jeep. And they like, immediately, the boys were like, "What did I do? I'm a student." Trying to show them the ID card, like, "Shut up." They hit the boy's head. And then they walked to me and they said, "Move." And I'm trying to show these men my camera, because I had my camera with me then. I was trying to show these men my camera, and I was saying, "It's my birthday, or me, I'm a content creator. I just went to see a friend of mine that lost her mom. I don't know anything. I don't know the boys. I don't know anything." They said, "Shop, get into the booth." They opened the booth. The 2 boys were in the booth. They told me to get into the booth. I had this braided hair on. So immediately I put my mobile phone in my hair. I put my mobile phone in my hair and I tied it. They got some other boys. I don't know if they got an, or if it was an information to come to the street to pick up some guys, or to pick up guys. They put me in the booth. The 2 other boys were in the booth. They got some more boys and they put everybody in the booth. and they shot the, what's it called? They shot the boot, and I was in the boot. I put my phone in my hair. So immediately they saw everybody. No, they first off went to the two boys. Move. The boys they were trying to like say, oh, I'm a student. One of them was I don't know, was a copper, a youth copper. I tried to show them his ID card. They seized the ID card. The other guy was saying, no, I'm a student. So I go to Ignatius Ajuru. They didn't want to listen. They told him, come on, enter inside the boot. And for me, I was just showing them my camera because I had my camera. And I was showing them my camera and I said, I'm a content creator. Saturday is my birthday. It's 23rd of December. I said, come on, get into, give me your phone. They started taking everybody's phone, but I was so fast. I put my phone in my wig and I tied it. In the boot, I took out my phone from my hair and immediately I tapped it to my sister and I said, please tell daddy they just picked me up. I didn't do anything. And while at the boot, I was so scared because I didn't know, okay, where are you people driving to? I was so scared. Everybody bent. It wasn't like where even there was space for us to sit down. People were like bending in the boat. Put everybody like sardine and they shot the boat. Where they took us to was a police station on Iwofe Road. That if you're a PhD person, you know the police station on Iwofe. They said, everybody calm down, criminals. I said, sir, I'm a student. I go to Ignatius Ajuru University. This is my camera. Today is my birthday. I just went out to have lunch. The reason why he saw me on that street was because a friend of mine lost her mom. I just went to see her. These boys, I don't know them. I'm not with them. I'm just walking on the street on my own. Immediately took everybody into the station. They told the boys to sit at the bar, or I don't even know what they called that. They told the boys to sit. There's this guy that was seriously soliciting for him. So they say, I'm a youth copper, this is my ID card. They seized the ID card, like I said, they seized this ID card. The other student didn't have the ID card, but they kept on saying, oh, it's cool, like Ignatius Ajuru. And they said they pushed. Let's see if I can even get. It'd be so hard for me to get the picture from my Facebook of that day. They opened the stand. They said, enter, take her to the female. I don't know what they even call that, where the ladies are there at the cell. They put me in the cell. Guys, you needed to see. You needed to see what like a Nigerian cell looks like. The whole station was smelling. It was stinking. They put me in there. I saw two ladies there. I think one was a young girl, the other one was a woman. The place smelling. The toilet was in there. The toilet was in there. So if you have to pee, you pee in there. If you want to defecate, you defecate in there. It was terrible. I thought it was terrible. And while in there, from the boot, I tested my sister. I tell daddy they just picked me up, but I didn't do anything. After I tested her, I put my phone in airplane mode. I was trying to save battery. I put it back in my wig. So when they put me in the cell, I brought out my phone and I was also testing. Have you told daddy, like, what's happening? My dad came that night there.